Good.
Like an important one?
Oh, it was a very important fight. Hopefully this leads to, fighting for an interim belt or fighting Cruz for #1 spot.
Obviously, you called for that right afterwards. Did you say something to him as you walked past him?
Yeah, I said no disrespect. I know he likes to trash talk. I'll trash talk a little bit with him. He's a funny guy. I got to do an interview with him on Thursday morning. I thought it was going to be funny, but he was really professional. But at the end of the day, he's sitting on the bench right now. He thinks he deserves a title shot. Either defend your spot or get out of the way.
20 in a row?
Yeah.
20 in a row, yeah.
Think about that at all?
Only when you ask me. Only when you ask me, I think about it. Besides that, I just think about the next step. I went in there. I was a little skeptical at the end about the decision because I like to put him away. I was trying to put him away. You saw the first round. I rocked him twice, but Almeida he's not in the top 10 for no reason. He grabbed me right away and he stuck in there. He caught me with a good shot, but it wasn't enough to put me away. He punches hard, but not as hard as I punch.
You said you were skeptical about the scores?
Oh, the score at the end, yeah, I wasn't sure either way. I thought it was kind of close, but again, I'm in the cage, I'm in the octagon, and you guys are watching from outside, so I have no idea.
The scores didn't make it sound, two of those scores didn't make it sound close at all.
Oh, I know, I heard the scores. I'm like, all right, it's definitely not close. But again, like I said, I'm in the octagon. My coach said I won the first round, and the second round I didn't hear anything from him. And the third round, he told me to take him down. I said, all right, no problem. And then after the fight, I didn't really get to ask him of how the score was going to go. But after where I heard the end, I guess I really won the fight. I'm a perfectionist, man. At the end of the day, I want to finish fights. So I'm going to go back, study that tape, get better, and learn how to finish people. You know what I mean? And that's what I want. I mean, I got a lot of decisions under my belt, and my whole goal getting better is finishing people.
How was he compared to what you expected going in? Because he had a recent hiccup, but apart from that, all his wins were performance bonuses every time out.
Like I said in the beginning, he's a tough opponent. He's not on the same skill level as I am. I stuck to what he was best at, and that was stand up. And I came out with the win, and like you said, it was not a close fight at all. So I'm going to have to agree with you.
This has been an interesting stretch for you because you last fought in September, and what was that?
September last year against
so
Faber.
10 months ago.
Yeah.
But you haven't been injured, right?
No, I was supposed to fight Caraway. Caraway fell through. They put in 2 alternates. One alternate fought tonight. He was a win-some, lose-some fighter. I said I didn't want an easy payday. I want someone that's going to help me climb to the top. And the other one, I would have had to push the fight back. It was a completely different style. Got to give me some time to train for someone.
Yeah.
So when they said Almeida and it gave me, I got the time that I needed and everything, I was on board. I'm like, let's do it. Sean said a pressive win over him could jump you forward, get you close to the belt. And I said, no problem, Sean, let's do it.
And so the question was, how did you feel? I mean, it's been a long time since you've been in there. So did you feel a little rusty at the beginning?
I felt, I wasn't nervous at all. I got a little nervous at the end of the rounds because I was really trying to put him away, and that was my goal, instead of just outpointing him and outstriking him. I think, I like staying in the cage, in the octagon a lot, so I'm hoping to get back in there in November. I'm hoping, whether it's TJ or it's Cruz, is one of them, and I hope back again in November in MSG. Love to fight in the city. I have a school in the city on East 23rd Street, so I'll be super excited about that. I don't think I was rusty. I just think it was... I need to work on a couple of things I saw in myself and to get better.
Would you like to see the UFC get behind you a little more? I mean, it's very rare to see a guy on a 20-fight winning streak. You're so close, and yet it feels like you just fly under the radar. I mean, you weren't even at the open workout on Thursday, which surprised me.
Ariel, everybody tells me, man, I'm the dark horse of the division. People don't give me the benefit of the doubt. They're like, who is this guy? Faber didn't think I was anything special, and I retired him. He went out one more fight, and he obviously... I killed him in my fight. His fight was Pickett. He killed Pickett. He still has it. He still has it now, but he's just not on my level. Thomas is tough, but he's not on the level of my skills, and I'm just looking to keep getting better. I hope the UFC backs me a little bit more. I'm here for them. They're a great company. I'm here to support them and fight for them, and I hope they would have the same support for me.
Maybe this has already been asked, but do you feel somewhat slighted at all that you were lower on the main card, that maybe you feel like you should have been co-main event or the main event?
I mean, no. I'm going to have to deal with it with Dennis later. That guy took my spot, my co-main event spot, but I'm good friends with Dennis. I was happy for him. I'm not jealous about anybody. This is like Long Island versus the world. I love your tweet before, by the way, 1-0 for the USA. And I wasn't unhappy at all. Wherever they put me, I was on the main card. That's cool, and I'm just trying to get that belt. That's it. It is what it is, and I roll with the punches.
Just talk again about your expectations, what you want next.
What I want next is either to fight TJ for an interim belt if Cody's still hurt, or get Cruz off the bench and let's go, let's fight. You know, I want to be in the #1 spot, or I want to fight for the belt, whether it's the regular belt or the interim belt. And then if it's for the interim belt, I'll beat TJ and I'll go fight Cody and get the real belt.
Were you pleased with tonight?
Never pleased without getting the finish. So I'm going to go back, watch the tape, work on myself, work on getting better, and get the finish. You know what I mean? I took him down. I probably could have grappled a little bit more, but I let him back up to stand with him more.
You obviously did things correctly that you liked. You would have won if you didn't.
I know, but I'm a perfectionist. I'm really a bad perfectionist. I'm my worst critic. Like I'm happy, but I'm not super happy about the win. I want to finish this.
What were you displeased with?
I feel like I rocked him in the first round a couple times, and I did it in the second, and I just needed to keep doing it, and I didn't do it, and I got to see where I could look better to clean up my technique. It was a little open, a little baked. I got to keep my shots a little tighter, and just look where I could perfect and get better.
Because it was so long since you fought before this, you had to wait that long again to fight for the interim title, or you willing to do that, or do you need to get back in there?
If they're going to tell me if I wait 10 months for interim belt, I'll wait 10 months for the interim or the regular belt. That's not a problem at all. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is my second passion. I love fighting. My first passion is teaching. I got a school in NYC. I get to teach 3- and 4-year-olds all the way up to my oldest student, 76. My students are my life. Fighting takes a lot away from that, from teaching them. But I have great students, and they understand that someone's trained to kick my butt in the octagon, so I got to do the same thing. So I'm away a little bit, and I'm going to be back next week teaching. I'll be back and seeing my students and spending time with them. It's great seeing someone succeed, get their black belt, get motivated, get in shape, build confidence. These kids nowadays get picked on so easy over social media. I'm trying to teach kids how to defend themselves and be confident, not get picked on, not have to commit suicide at the end of the day and parents wonder all this stuff. I grew up, I was picked on, and I fought back from it. I went to Tiger Showman's, and I'm doing the same thing for these kids and for these adults that want to get in shape. And there's a lot of stuff going on in New York City. It's easy to get mugged and stuff like that. You need to know how to defend yourself.
Is there anything that you take from the octagon that you bring to the kids that you teach, and maybe vice versa?
Yeah, to the kids, it's non-quitting spirit. Teaching the kids never to give up. We call it non-quitting spirit. I teach those kids not to give up, whether it's the littlest thing, playing a video game, reading a book, or a test or something like that, studying. And that's the biggest thing I take. And what I take from the school to the octagon is not giving up. Listen, Thomas won all 3 rounds. I was trying to put him away early. And there's times that, you think, oh, I should just give up, but not me. I'm not going to give up. I want to finish that fight. I want to get the win, and I want to show the kids, when you don't give up, you'll succeed, and this is the reward from it.